How's everyone doing today? It is your favorite journalist, Jevvy. Before I dive into this story, I suggest you click that subscribe button really quickly just so you can be privy to my unique takes on dancehall news as it happens. With that said, this story I was planning on covering really quickly yesterday, but then I found out that YouTube was taking away my partnership status. The story about that is in my last video. Check that out. Anyways, Lee Sparta, Uncle Demon, yeah, that guy right there. Homeboy is enjoying a nice resurgence in his career in the past year, and he's in much better spirits. I compare him last year when he was on stage, mumbling, complaining about being blacklisted.
Family, do you feel unsafe in Jamaica?
I don't feel comfortable, you know. I feel comfortable around people, but when they come on to I see police, I'm at more how them try to put me to the public like me a troublemaker. Sometimes when I say, I never might try if you hurt me and them thing there. They want me like a troublemaker and try if you hurt me. I know them way there. Yeah.
To now where he's all smiling, happy, all giggles, and starting beef with people. It's all great to see. Well, now he has even more reason to be cheerful. Last week, he was #2 on iTunes Reggae album charts. This week, he debuted at the #9 spot on Billboard's Reggae album list for the week of January 20th. This is great news for him, and it's really showing that his fan base is one that will continue to throw their support for him in whatever endeavors he chooses to do. I really would love to see the actual streaming numbers, but it looks like you have to be a subscriber to see that type of information. Now, looking at this list, I'm interested in seeing just how far up this list Tommy Lee could potentially climb. Like, for example, he's only one spot behind Chronixx, who has been on this top 10 chart for 27 consecutive weeks. Last week, Chronixx was just 6th. So if there's ever a time for Chronixx to drop on this list, now would be the time. Tommy Lee could potentially climb as the news of him being on this chart gets on, people check it out. Now, there was one other album that made their debut on this week's Reggae chart, and it's Tropical House Cruises to Jamaica, an album with a variety of different artists including Ed Sheeran, Vybz Kartel, Damian Marley, Sizzla, Sean Kingston, and Sean Paul. If I had to put my money anywhere, it'd be on that album eventually reaching the #1 spot on this chart, maybe even as soon as next week. Anyway, if you're a Tommy Lee fan, I highly suggest you go stream the album, not on YouTube, but on places like Spotify, or just should have buy it if you want, because those are the ways to make your views actually count in an impactful way on charts like Billboard. It's really the only way to show your artist that you truly support what he does. Anyways, I don't want to go on and on about this too long. So with that said, it is your favorite journalist, Jevvy. I'm just here trying to keep things short, sweet, and simple. If you found the information in this video helpful and informative, make sure you subscribe. If you appreciated the quality, leave a like. If you have anything to say to me at all, whether positive, negative, or a question, leave it as a comment down below and I'll get back to you. Until next time.